Hello everyone, welcome back to Talk Tuesday.
Going up on the Tuesday.
So for today's Talk Tuesday, we are doing a classic Q&A. Time for you to give me those Q's and for me to give you some A's for those Q's. This time I decided to get questions from Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I got the majority of them from Instagram because that just seems to be the best for asking you guys questions. So make sure to follow me on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, you can follow me on my other social media platforms to participate in the next Q&A. What? Quiet. Real fast though, I'm actually kind of bummed out because I don't know how I ended up thinking today was a different day than it is. Next Talk Tuesday, I get to tell you guys about something really cool that's coming to Monk. If you don't know what Monk is, which if you watch this channel, you've probably heard me talk about it because I am low-key obsessed. Anyway, they're these pens, these essential oil pens, and they're not vapes or e-cigarettes or anything like that. I see people often calling them that. They are personal essential oil diffusers. So they are filled with essential oils. You use it like this. This is the active one. Out through your nose. And when you blow it out, it passes over your nasal passages and gives you the benefit of using essential oil, and it also fills the air around you, not to mention these smell dank. They come in 7 different blends as of right now. If you want to try one out, this is my favorite. It's Zen. It's just really good. I also really like Happy. And for some reason, my favorite lately has been Sexy because this one, I swear, just tastes like Skittles, but I don't know. Anyway, this isn't sponsored or anything. I just was really excited to talk about Monk today, and I realized that I am a week early, but next week I have the opportunity to tell you guys about something awesome that is coming to Monk that I have gotten the opportunity to try a little bit early. So not quite yet, but next week, stay tuned for that. If you do want to check out Monk though, I will leave a link in the description box as well as my discount code, which is Kendall10 for 10% off. And moving right along, before we start these Q's, I wanted to let you guys know that there has been a giveaway winner chosen for last month's giveaway. I have actually decided to kind of put an end to the monthly giveaway thing because I want to be able to do them whenever I want. Like I might want to do 2 in 1 month or 1 every other month. Just want to let you guys know that I'm no longer doing monthly giveaways, but I'm going to continue doing giveaways on this channel. Anyway, the winner of last month's giveaway, which was for a custom phone case, has been chosen, and all the information about that will be found in the description box. What was your favorite subject in school? My favorite subject in school was definitely history. I've always been extremely fascinated in history. I've actually thought about doing some type of history related videos on this channel, but I don't know, it's hard to say nowadays. It seems like a lot of millennials don't seem to care about learning things. I know that most of my audience though loves to learn and likes to talk about interesting things, but I really do think I could do a good job of going back and picking some topics, like some historic topics, and making them interesting to the younger generation, putting them in a relatable way, you know, just simplifying things and maybe bring new light to things that most people consider to be boring. I thought maybe it would even help some of you guys in school. If you're interested in anything like that, give me a thumbs up. I know I have a lot of new subscribers and a lot of you probably don't know this, but I actually was in school to be a teacher for like 3 years. It was the end of my junior year. I was actually pretty much about to start student teaching, and I just decided that it wasn't right for me and I wanted to pursue YouTube, so I changed my degree to communications and I graduated with communications degree. But I think part of the reason why I seem to be sort of good at explaining mysteries and telling stories and just talking about interesting topics is because I did go through those years of teaching, and I think I do a good job of explaining things, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I get comments from you guys a lot saying that you wish I was your teacher, so maybe this is my way of using my teaching degree after all. What is it like having Josh on YouTube now too? Do you guys have like a couples editing session, LOL? Yeah, I've been really wanting Josh to do this for a long time. I hope he likes it as much as I do. I know he had a lot of fun with his last one, but it's just a lot of work for him since he is working full time. He has a very important job and like clients and a bunch of other stuff that is just a priority over it. So I think the YouTube channel is going to take a while for him to really like get going and like find his groove with it. If you haven't subscribed to him, be sure to subscribe. I'll put a link in the description box. His channel is going to be a lot of science and tech related stuff, but like in a just really interesting topics. For example, end of the world theories and apocalypse and things about space and wormholes and time travel and things that are really, really interesting. So if you guys like my content, chances are you're gonna like his, and I will, like I said, put a link in the description so you can go support him. When did you first start getting into astrology? Why did you find it so interesting? Love you, son. Hey, what's up, girl? SunRae Squad. I really started getting interested in astrology when I was a kid. My dad's best friend, I actually call him my uncle, his sister, she is really into astrology, and she gave me a book when I was little called Ferdinand. It's still one of my favorite books. I absolutely love Ferdinand. And she gave it to me because I am a Taurus, which is the bull, if you didn't know. And it was kind of my first intro to astrology. The book really has nothing to do with astrology, but the bull was kind of similar to me. And that's when I really started to be really interested in just like the idea of being a Taurus and what does that mean. And I've always been into it throughout the years. I used to be really into horoscopes. Now I don't really follow horoscopes at all. I'm much more into natal charts and understanding people with astrology. But I really did find love for it again and get super passionate again when my parents first got divorced. I don't know, I just started looking into my whole family's signs and everyone around me and their signs, and it helps me understand people and it helps me understand the divorce. It just got me through some really hard times. I continue to learn things about people with astrology all the time. From what I have experienced, it is incredibly accurate for the people around me. Like, people fit their signs so well, and I really love to learn about all the other aspects of a birth chart. If you didn't know, you're not just one sign, you're actually tons of signs, and you have, I mean, every birth chart is like a snowflake. You are completely different than anyone else, which I think is a common misunderstanding of astrology. Anyway, I just love it. It's something that I always can escape into and kind of go to in times of trouble. Do you have any tattoos? If so, when did you get them? I do have tattoos. I have 3 tattoos. I have this one, which I bet most of you guys have seen. It's in Thai, and Josh has a matching one. We actually keep this one a secret between us. We got it on our honeymoon in Thailand, so unless you can read Thai, and no one's guessed it so far, so I don't know. If you speak Thai, maybe you'll one day be able to figure it out. It is just kind of a secret thing between us. I also have this one, which I got when my parents first divorced, actually, and it's a Taurus constellation, and it means know thyself in Greek. I also have some moons, like moon phases, on the back of my neck. So yeah. What are your thoughts on Russia and Trump? Well, to be honest with you, I think there is definitely something going on. I have my theories, I definitely do. I think we're seeing evidence come out almost daily. It's really crazy. And there's something definitely strange going on between Russia and the Trump administration. I think it's gonna take us a while to figure out what that is. If you didn't know, Watergate, which was a huge presidential scandal with Richard Nixon, that took like a year. So it's gonna take a little while, but I do think that some sketchy stuff is happening. How was Vegas? Oh yeah, so if you didn't know, I went to Vegas over the weekend. It was really fun. I love going to Las Vegas. This was actually about my 5th time. It's always a fun escape, but I did have an interesting thing happen to me this time. I had drank a ton the night before. Like, Josh and I had drank a lot, and we stayed up super late, and then we went to brunch. I had a Bloody Mary, and then we were walking on the strip, and I was completely fine. And if you've never been there, there's like themed hotels. So I was in this New York casino, which is like a huge hotel that's themed New York themed, whatever. So anyway, there's this chocolate bar there, and it's so good. I've gone the last couple times I've gone to Vegas. I absolutely love it. They have this one peppermint patty drink that I just love, and I got it and I was like, yes. I had vlogged it and I was like, this is the best drink ever, and I'm drinking it, and we were sitting at a slot machine, and all of a sudden I was like, I think I'm gonna throw up. Am I gonna throw up? I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, it came up. Like, there was just no stopping this. I tried to hold it down. I even tried to swallow it, not to be too graphic, but it just didn't fucking work. Anyway, it came out, and I had to run across the casino with my hands filled with puke, which was great, and run to a nearby trash can. I literally was covered in it. It was all over my dress, and yeah, that was a great moment for me. I was real proud, and I know Josh was real proud of me too. So anyway, I don't even know what happened because I don't think I was really drunk, and after I was like completely fine, so I don't know. I went back to the hotel, showered off, got re-ready, did my hair again, threw my shoes in, took a shot, and headed back out. So, you know, puke and rally. If you could meet or hang out with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be, and what would your day consist of? If I could hang out with anyone dead or alive, I would hang out with Whoopi Goldberg. Actually, that's a no-brainer for me. I'm a huge fan of Whoopi Goldberg. Like, you guys have no idea. I've got some mad Whoopi love. She is literally my role model. I watch The View every single day, and I have for years, and I just would love to talk to her. I honestly would love to just like have a cup of tea, unwind, like in some sweats, and then just like talk politics and talk about all the things she's done in her life. She's done amazing work for charity and has met so many people and has done so many things. She's a great comedian and actress, and I have a real love for Whoopi Goldberg, so I definitely want to meet her. If you could master any language other than English, what would it be? Definitely Italian. I would love to be able to learn Italian. Beautiful language, it's romantic, and I definitely identify most with my Italian side of the family, so I think I would really enjoy learning that, but I've heard it's also a very tricky language. Did you ever go through any phases experiences as a teen that you look back on and cringe at? Oh my God, yes. Well, first of all, there was the stage of me dyeing my hair bright blonde, bleaching the fuck out of it. It was so dry, it could probably just crack in half. There was Kendall, who lived in tanning beds, even though skin cancer runs in our family. Don't worry, I no longer go in the sun pretty much. If you were a character in The Walking Dead, who would you be and who would Josh be? If I could be anyone, I'd be Michonne. I'm not as cool as Michonne, but I wish I was. Michonne is my favorite character in The Walking Dead. I'm obsessed with her, and things got really, really, really tense last night. She ended up being okay. My girl always pulls through, but wow. The season finale last night, if you haven't seen it, it was intense. I think Josh, honestly, he would be my Rick. I mean, who else would he be? What sources do you get your news from? I personally watch Philip DeFranco because he tries to be unbiased yet provide all the facts. I wish there were more news sources like him. Yes, Philip DeFranco is great. My sister loves Philip DeFranco. I love Philip DeFranco. I watch him all the time. I think a lot of people get information from him. But if you guys are really interested in being informed, I would suggest not only watching Philip DeFranco because he normally only covers like a couple of the top news stories. Check out Vice News. It's incredible for being informed about all types of issues. It's so anti-mainstream media, and it will educate you about things from all over the world, not just what's going on with the 24-hour fucking Donald Trump news cycle that's on CNN, if you know what I mean. Definitely watch Philip though. He's great for just like your everyday fill-in. Your fill-in, been filled in. Anyway, I'm a big Philip DeFranco fan too, so gotta love him. I really do wish I could be as unbiased as Philip because I try, but I just can't control myself. Will you ever make more astrology videos? That is something I would like you guys to answer. I was actually thinking about redoing my entire sun sign series because a lot of the videos, I don't really like them. I was going through, like I said, my parents' divorce, and I was depressed, and I don't know, I've learned a lot more since then, and I think I would do a better job of just the quality of the video now, the editing and everything, making them consistent. So I kind of want to redo the whole thing. Give me a thumbs up if you guys are interested in that, and I would be starting with Aries, which would be very soon because we are currently in Aries season. And the most popular question I ever get, when are you and Josh gonna bless the world with some babies? Honestly, I think I'm gonna wait till I'm like 30 to have kids, maybe like late 20s, but I'm in definitely no rush now, so don't expect any Josh and Kendall babies anytime soon. We're just not ready. We're trying to enjoy each other and our marriage. I'm not ready for the responsibility, and I don't want to force myself into it yet. So yeah, as of right now, it's just me, Josh, and the fur babies. Do you believe in reincarnation? I honestly don't really believe in anything. I always like to say I have a maybe approach to life, and that's with everything. Astrology, conspiracy theories. I have trouble committing to believing really anything. So I think my beliefs seem to most align with reincarnation. I find that most comforting. I like the idea of it. It's what I always come back to. Like if I were to pick one way, like one afterlife, and commit to it and fully believe in it, I'd probably pick reincarnation because I really do think there's something to be said about our stream of consciousness. Now this may get a little deep, just hang with me. I think that our person, as in who I am here, is always there. As soon as I was born, it was like turned on and activated. I am the carrier for it, but my soul, you know, what's going on up here and my thoughts and who I am, I don't believe is really attached to my body at all. So I think when I die, my soul is gonna continue. I think my stream of consciousness will be picked up by another source, almost like a radio signal. I think it's still out there and it would just need to be picked up by something else, another body. So maybe that's a squirrel. I mean, I don't really know. I really do like the idea of reincarnation, and I've heard some crazy stories about reincarnation. If you guys would like a video on that, I'd be happy to do it. Do you believe in paranormal stuff like mediums, ghosts, black magic, etc.? I actually got a lot of questions like this. A lot of you guys were asking like if I believe in psychics and stuff like that. And like I said, I don't commit to believing in anything, but I am fascinated by mediums and psychics. I do think that some of them are complete con artists, but I do think there's a lot of legit ones out there, and I'm fascinated by it. I think some people just have kind of like a higher sense of reality, just like a sixth sense, literally, that we don't have. If I couldn't smell, then I wouldn't know what a smell was, you know? So maybe I can't understand what a psychic is feeling if I don't know. I definitely believe in spirits. I'm a pretty spiritual person. I'm really open-minded to all of it. I love to learn about it. I love to talk about it. And yeah, I'm open to all of that kind of stuff. I've actually been really interested in possibly finding like a psychic to be on this channel. Anyone in Denver would want to, hey, if you're in Denver and you're a psychic or you know someone, let me know, because I'd love for them to come on this channel and do something like that. Another idea would be to call a psychic hotline, just because I thought it'd be interesting. So let me know what you guys think of that as well. But that's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. And as always, I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.